It's nerve-wracking. When I go to interviews, I want to know what the questions are going to be. So prior to me going through a process of just trusting the journey, I had to write down everything. And I mean, the questions that I would ask people for a deposition, or questions that I would ask, for an interview if I'm interviewing someone. And it got to a point where I realized that I relied so much on the paper that if I didn't indicate the exact words, I would sometimes trip up on what it is that I wrote. So it got to a point where I remember I went to a hearing and I was getting caught up in how I was gonna say the questions, and then literally in my mind I said, you know what? Screw these questions, I'm just gonna go with it. And when I tell you I killed that guy on cross-examination, it gave me the confidence to just trust my instincts, to just trust what was already in me. Because if you've already prepared fully for something, you can definitely do it when it's time. And so from that moment, I learned to prepare, because preparation is key. However, not solely rely on that piece of paper and just know that it's already within me. So that gave me the confidence to know that sometimes having that piece of paper and relying on the words verbatim can trip you up. But if you just trust your natural instincts, it'll come out flawlessly. I was very frugal prior to purchasing my first pair of red bottoms. I would go to Walmart at times and shop for shoes for work. And then at one point I did upgrade to going to Aldo and purchasing shoes. But it was something that happened where I realized, girl, there's greatness on the inside of you. You have it going on, and it's okay to think that way. So once I realized my value, my taste for things, material things, not that it holds me, I like it now. And so I see the value, I see the quality in things because I saw the quality and the value in myself. So once I purchased the red bottoms, it's like, I don't want to go back to another pair of Walmart or Aldo shoes. Not that there's anything wrong with that at all. I mean, I wore them for years. I'm 35 and I purchased my first red bottoms at 34. But it just gives me a confidence. I have a different strut now. When I walk with confidence. I walk with my head held high. Not that the shoes make me, but I now make the shoes, and I feel that confidence when I wear them. Because when you see them, it's like, oh wow, okay. There's something different about her. There's something different about that walk that she has. I see the red bottoms, is what they say. To the woman who is playing a role and she's living in a facade, I would ask you to take off the mask and truly be authentic. Because the moment in which you realize that being your authentic self is way, way more worth living than trying to live a life that you're not called to. I was once that woman who wore a lot of makeup, had the wigs, was covering up, and it got to a point where I realized I'm tired of living this life of having this image that everything is perfect, and it's not. Because to the world, I had the perfect life, the perfect marriage, the perfect job, perfect parents, and that was furthest from the truth. I actually was sad inside, and it took me realizing that once you really get to the root of these issues and stop covering up, you'll actually start living the life that you want to live. So just be you and start today by taking off bits and pieces of that mask.